If any of you have collected sneakers, there has definitely been a point where you open the box, right? You was ready to put them on and it looked like a dog damn near pissed on them. Hurts. First time I seen a grown man cry. This has happened to me literally and figuratively. How you say it? Figuratively? Nah, but for real, like my dog is actually pissed on my shoes. Had me hot. But y'all see the title, man. How to prevent your sneakers from yellowing. I'm just gonna throw a disclaimer out there, right? First and foremost, there is no such thing as 100% foolproof method of preventing your sneakers from yellowing. This is something that's just inevitable and going to happen. But you know, luckily for us now, there's products and tips and tricks that you can do to hopefully delay or slow that process down. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. This is a video I made, I wanna say about 10 years ago, and I think it's time to finally do an updated version because a lot has changed in the last 10 years. One of them being, you know, me understanding what actually causes yellowing in the first place. Initially, I didn't know. I was trying everything, shrink wrapping, plastic containers, plastic bags, silica packs. The two main issues are oxygen and moisture, and we know these are pretty much everywhere. There's no way to hide from them. We need oxygen to breathe, and moisture is just in the air. These things speed up the process of yellowing. Even if your sneakers just sit in the sunlight, they're going to yellow. Now this gets me to my first point, one that you've probably seen multiple times. This was just kind of like the old wise tale in the sneaker community. So this pair of sneakers I have right here is the 25th anniversary 9s. These are about 10 years old. I believe they came out in 2014. So I feel like this is a true test. These have been stored in storage in a cool, dark, dry place, and they've been in this box. This is definitely the most affordable option. It is the Ziploc bags. These gallon Ziploc bags, you can get them from Walmart, the dollar store, wherever. And what I did was put them in the bag, no silica packs, nothing like that. It's literally just the sneakers in the bag, the paper, folded it up nicely, left it in the box. Place these in here, and like I said, man, true test of time. These have literally been in the box for 10 years. Now let's check them out, because like I said, all you can do is delay the process. It's gonna happen regardless. I have not worn these in 10 years. I don't even think, like, I'm pretty sure they're probably dead stock if I'm being honest here, but there's some slight yellowing on them. And I don't really know if the camera's picking it up, but it's something you can see in person. This is a clean pair of shoes, man. I remember this was the good old days where I was just collecting because I like loved it. There was no hype, none of that, didn't care. But very, very slight yellowing on this sneaker. And that's what's really interesting about this specific method, right? So these held up really nice. And like I said, 10 years. But I actually did the same method with these Fragment 3s that came out in 2020, I believe. So it's only been 4 years. And the back tab yellowed just terrible, something terrible. This is probably some of the worst yellowing I've seen. And granted, this was a big problem with the Fragment 3s. What I did with these was put them in a Ziploc and I put them in sneaker containers you guys can see in the back that I usually get from like the Container Store or whatever. It seems like everyone sells these containers now. And really, I think the main problem with this was the fact that they were still kind of sitting in the sun. So I think that exposure to the sun, still getting oxygen and moisture, yellowed this. So it's kind of like a 50-50. You just never know what you're gonna get. And there's always gonna be some slight yellowing with Ziploc bags, but they really aren't the best in terms of that protection. But I mean, hey, everyone has a budget and you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. For those of you that have been around for a while, you remember the computer chip bags. These are designed for computer chips. They were supposed to keep the dust out, they keep the light out, and supposedly a great method, but unfortunately, after putting them to the test, which that's what's nice about documenting all this through YouTube. These have been stored away for 10 years. It's a Super Bowl trainer, holographic iridescent model. It's a fail, man. These yellowed. The upper and all that still in great condition in the midsole, but they unfortunately yellowed pretty bad. Therefore, you know, kind of debunking that this works. Now, this might be a great temporary storage solution. This was definitely the more expensive option, you know, clearly just not necessarily worth it in the long run. Sneakers still do need to breathe in some sense. A lot of people think they can shrink wrap them. These silica packs will keep them dry. But again, it just leads back to the root cause, which is oxygen and moisture. And that's where Capsole comes in play. This is a product that took 2 years to develop. It was created by a scientist. And this is the preservation pod for sneakers in general. I'll link all the science and all that good stuff down below. Essentially, this product was designed by a scientist with a PhD in polymers and synthetic plastics, which essentially is just sneaker materials. And what they did was ran through a trial with sneakers, 400 hours putting them through extreme light, oxygen, moisture, heat. And what the test concluded was this product helped delay the yellowing by 50%. Now, I'm not sitting here begging you and forcing you to buy this product at all. I'm just literally showing you guys what I use. I love the innovation. I've been working really close with Capsole for about a year now, and I just love the product. So I wanted to explain to you guys how it works, and this is gonna be the wave. I'm telling you right now. Mark my words, y'all. This will be the highest level of protection for your sneakers. And we look at our sneakers as grails, collectible goods. You spend all that money on your shoes, so protect them. I mean, that's just how I look at it. Now let me explain to you guys how it works. So this is the pod. This is an airtight preservation pod, what we call it. You guys can see, unzip it, sealed for freshness. These come in small, medium, and large. Put your sneakers in. And this is worn shoes, guys. They don't have to be dead stock. You can wear them, then store them, take them out again when you're ready, and just keep constantly repeating the process. So put them in the bag. This is a size large. I wear a 12, 12 and a half. Seal that bad boy nice and tight. We're gonna open both valves. There's the inlet valve and there's the outlet valve. Then I have this secret sauce, man. This is the preservative. You just connect that to the inlet valve. Then we're gonna open it up. Oh, damn. I guess I already used all this. So depending on the bag, each one of these cartridges is gonna last you anywhere from 4 to 6 uses, maybe even more. Like I said, it just depends on the size of the bag. We'll go ahead and screw that on there. Fill the bag. Close it. And we're essentially pushing all that bad air out. Close the outlet valve, unscrew the cartridge, and just like that, sneakers are sealed and protected. And like I said, when you're ready to rock them, unzip it, put them on, go about your day. And when you're ready to store them, just put them back in and repeat the process. This can also fit nicely in a shoebox, or you can put them in the sneaker containers, whatever really floats your boat. It's also nice because it seconds as basically a sneaker carrying travel bag, or you can put it in your suitcase. So that's fire as well. I'll put the link down below for anyone who wants to grab a kit. And real quick, just to show you guys the sizes, this is small, this is Mary's. Medium, this still fits a size 12, and obviously the large, you guys can see there's just a lot more room in there, so. Good to know, I know a lot of people had that question. So the key takeaways, I want you to get some value from this video, right? If you don't wanna spend a cent on any of this stuff, that's fine. Just remember to keep your sneaker in a cool, dry, and dark place. Avoid sunlight at all costs when you can. Make sure to clean them regularly, and as well, just let them air dry. Doing those little things will help. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You can drop a comment down below, but this is your boy Sneaker Life. I'll catch you in the next one. Run it.
Hands in the air now. Sneaker Life. Hey, 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 hey. A Sneaker Life.